Israel's Prime Minister will address a joint session of the U.S. Congress in a bid to bolster support for his war in the Gaza Strip. Benjamin Netanyahu was invited by Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, whose Republican Party is trying to show unflinching support for Israel. But several Democratic lawmakers plan to boycott the address in protest of the huge numbers of Palestinians killed by Israel's offensive. Mr. Netanyahu arrived in the U.S. on Monday. After addressing Congress on Wednesday, he will meet President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, then have a separate meeting with Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump.
For the fourth time, both houses of Congress as the Prime Minister of Israel, I will seek to anchor the bipartisan support that is so important for Israel. And I will tell my friends on both sides of the aisle that regardless who the American people choose as their next president, Israel remains America's indispensable and strong ally in the Middle East. I plan to see President Biden, whom I've known for over 40 years. This will be an opportunity to thank him for the things he did for Israel in the war and during his long and distinguished career in public service as Senator, Vice President, and as President.
Israel's Prime Minister faces growing international and domestic pressure over his handling of the war, which started nearly 10 months ago. Thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters have descended on Washington for a day of rage over the war in Gaza as he prepares to speak in Congress. Executive Director of the U.S. Campaign for Palestinian Rights and a Chief Organizer Ahmed Abzunaid said protesters would make the statement that war criminals like Mr. Netanyahu are not welcome in the United States. Last night in Washington, Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife Sarah met with U.S. evangelical community leaders where he expressed deep appreciation for their unwavering support for Israel.